Kindly make me as a co-host.
பண்றேன்ப்பா போஸ்ட் கொடுக்குறேன்.
Trainer room, shall we start? Ramya ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sister, shall we start?
Yes, definitely.
நீங்களே தொடங்கிருங்க.
Okay, okay. Yes, good evening, one and all present here. It's a great honor and privilege in welcoming each and everyone who have gathered here on behalf of JCI and Delta Entrepreneurs. And today is in 1909th day of a Delta Entrepreneurs training program. And on behalf of each and everyone, once again, we welcome you. And going to next part of agenda, floor officially hand over to our host president, Nazia sister. Over to you for further proceedings.
Thank you, Mohanarish bro. It's a privilege again to me. Good evening, everyone. JCA India, Zone 29, JCA Salem Sultan and Delta Entrepreneur Federation together present today's ID program. Invisible Chains is called to order. JCA Creed. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice can best be won by free men through free enterprise, that government should be of laws rather than of men, that Earth's great treasure lies in human personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. It's a great evening today, and I welcome you all for this online ID program. A warm welcome to our today's chief guest, JC HGF Andal Ranga ma'am, who is a provisional national trainer, and she's from JC Kakinada Queens, Zone 4. And a heartful welcome to today's faculty, JC HGF Ramya Prakash. She is also a provisional national trainer as well as a zone officer from JC Edapal, Zone 28. And warm welcome to a project director, JC HGF Ramasamy, and all the members who are present here for this program today. And I call upon JC Mohanarish bro to introduce today's chief guest.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. It's a great privilege once again on welcoming the today's chief guest of the day, a person with an educational mind and empowering not only the young persons, even the young entrepreneurs as well as the educationalists, and most importantly, empowering the women entrepreneurs. And as an educationalist, she is very spiritually from the younger age, and most importantly, whatever she studies in his academic, she used to have in a creativity mind, and previously she has presented her interpretive assignments. It was an excellent manner, and today, as a chief guest, she's coming from JCA Kakinada Queens. On behalf of each and everyone, we would like to welcome JC Lakshmi Andal ma'am, a provisional national trainer. Welcome you, ma'am. Over to you, sister.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a wonderful introduction. As we all know, Andal ma'am, she has been here long back, and we have been very much improvising ourselves through her training session too. Thank you so much for being here as our chief guest today, ma'am. And I would like you to address the gathering now.
Thank you, Nazia ma'am. It's an honor to be here once again in this platform. It is a wonderful program that is ongoing, the virtual training sessions, because it is useful to many people and hundreds of topics that have gone so far, and yet we find something new to talk about once again every single day. And it is not a joke to conduct a training series for such a long time, which is one of the strongest pillars of JCI India. And I feel very happy to be a part of this. I know how much effort it takes to run a program like this for so many days. This being the 1909th day, it is not easy. It is not easy to conduct this every single day. I appreciate the efforts of the host Lok, and especially Harit sir and Nazia ma'am. You are carrying this program forward so well, with the same enthusiasm every single day. I don't know how that is possible for both of you, except for the love that you have towards JCI India and the love you have towards the training sector. Only those two can take you forward in this manner for so many days and nothing else. And that is an inspiration to me as well, to do that. Any day I feel down, I keep thinking, how can these guys do the program so well every single day? So I'm very happy to be here, and I thank Ramya ma'am also. Because of her, I'm getting a chance to be here on this platform once again. And I promise to be here more often too later on. So thank you. Thank you. And all the best, Ramya ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Really, it was motivational to us as well as the faculty. Thank you so much. And I call upon JC Moharish for the introduction of today's faculty.
Yes, thank you, sir, for the second opportunity. It's a great privilege. And once again, today's trainer is also an educationalist, and she has, yes, and more importantly, she has completed, even though she has in graduation, she has done a chemical oriented, but finally, as a postgraduate, she has completed her MBA in HR. And being an educationalist, she likes to train and empower many young minds. And as a president, she has won so many outstanding awards, and not only for her LO, to her zone also. And as a promotion of her career, now she has been a zone officer in her zone. And most importantly, now she has been graduated as a provisional national trainer. And we like to welcome today's faculty, and with a great knowledge and with a great topic, we like to welcome JC Ramya Prakash ma'am. Welcome you, ma'am. Over to you, sister.
Thank
privilege.
you.
நானும் join பண்ணிட்டேன்.
Okay, welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Welcome to you too, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful introduction of our today's trainer. Yes, we are very happy to know about her. She is new to us and we are new to her too. So happy to know about her too. Thank you so much for this introduction. The chair recognizes the presence of all the members of JCI across India, as well as the Delta Entrepreneur Federation members, the founder, the secretary, the treasurer, the vice president, and today's program director, Ramaswamy sir. Thank you for being here again, sir. The floor is officially handed over to today's faculty for the for upcoming events.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. And thank you so much for that warm welcome.
Ma'am,
So let me
please turn
share
your
my-
cell phone horizontal position.
Okay, so let's start. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this online training session. And I'm really glad that you all are here at this time. Means 8:55 means I know this is a very valuable time for each and every one of you. So thank you, dear participants, for taking the time to invest in your learning today. As I have already told you, I know how valuable your time is. And so I'll try to make this session worth it for you. That's the only promise that I can give you. So please cooperate with me in making this session an interactive one. Think of this less like a lecture and more like a collaborative space, a room where your thoughts, your questions, and even your disagreements are most welcome. Throughout the session, there will be moments for questions, breakout discussions, polls, and other interactive activities. So please don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the chat or unmute yourself when invited. And even if you're not sure of your answer, that's perfectly fine. I know you all have been attending these trainings since many days, and you all know how to make a session an interactive one. So participation is not about being right. It's about engaging and learning together. So I hope my screen is clear, I think.
Yes,
So my screen is visible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So once again, welcome to this session, Invisible Chains. So today's training is not about any technical skills or productivity hacks. Actually, it's something far more personal, something that many of us carry in silence. Yes, the invisible chains that lock us up. So one thing is sure, they are chains that lock us up, but why are they invisible? They don't rattle when we move, and they don't make noise when they tighten. In fact, most of the time, they are invisible to everyone else, but they are real. Can anybody guess what is that? Can anyone guess what I am talking about?
If I'm not wrong, probably
Yes, sir?
related to our mind, subconscious mind.
Yes, as I have told you, it's something personal. Yes. Today, we are going to discuss about silent stress. Yes, the invisible load of our everyday living. So, what is this silent stress? Yes. Can you please use the chat box and say, what is this silent stress according to you? Personally, what is this silent stress according to each one of you? Or you may even unmute and say, what is this silent stress actually?
Might be
Yes, sir?
talking to each other in a human relationship.
Yeah, it can be. Okay, so let's start from the beginning of the day. Yes, the morning rush. What is your schedule in the morning? Getting up, preparing breakfast. Yes, yes, ma'am, exactly, which keeps us always in a tension. Yes, actually getting ready, grabbing something to eat, checking messages. Yes, that also is there in our everyday schedule right now, isn't it? So your body is moving fast. Yes, ma'am. Yes, actually, yes, exactly. Getting tensed whether we'll finish everything on time, isn't it? That feeling that comes into our mind from the very beginning of the day, isn't it? From the morning, from the very beginning of the day, that feeling comes to our mind. Yes, your body is moving fast, but your brain is planning ahead, and emotionally, you are already behind even before the day starts. Yes, Shravan bro, exactly. Smiling outside and struggling inside this silent stress. That's according to him, and that is perfectly right. Yes. And as I have already told you, it's a chain that says go faster or fall behind. Yes. The morning rush. The chain that says to you go faster or fall behind. Anyone feel like they are already tired by 9 a.m.? Yes. Anyone here who usually feels that they are already tired by 9 a.m.? Please type yes or no. Due to this morning rush, do you feel tired even at 9 a.m., even at the beginning of the day? Yes. Soumya ma'am is saying sometimes. Yes. Even Mohana Harish sir is saying times. Yes. At times, our body is moving fast. Yes. Nasriya ma'am is saying exactly. True. Yes. So that is the first thing. Yes. The morning rush that starts at the beginning of the day. Now, the next point is being interrupted constantly. What is this interruption? We are being interrupted constantly. This interruption, that can be anything. Co-workers, children, notifications, emails, or even our own scattered thoughts. Every time your focus is broken, your brain has to restart its process, isn't it? Every time your focus is broken, your brain has to restart its process. So this thing, it not only drains your energy, but it builds frustration. Yes, do you agree with me? Doesn't it build frustration? It's like trying to walk through your day while someone is holding you behind. Yes, the invisible chain that holds you behind. Now, the guilt of not doing enough. Don't we have that feeling sometimes? The guilt of not doing enough. Yes, that's a big one, isn't it? The guilt of not doing enough. You might be doing a lot, working, caregiving, managing life, but still your inner voice is whispering, you should be doing more. So this invisible chain, it isn't made of actual tasks, but it is made of pressure, of perfection. Any perfectionists here who always want perfection in everything? Any perfectionists here?
Not always, ma'am.
Yeah, sometimes we need perfection. Yes, some tasks definitely needs perfection, isn't it, sir?
Definitely, ma'am.
Now, there are some clutters that you ignore. Yes, some clutters that we ignore. It's a quiet one, actually, the clutter that we ignore. For example, the pile of laundry, the unread newspapers, the unread magazines, the things you say you'll deal with later, isn't it? Those things you say you will deal with later. See, is it just physical? Is this clutters just physical? Are these clutters only physical? Yes, please respond, dear participants. Are these clutters only physical?
No, no.
Do we have mental, emotional clutters?
Yes, of course, of course.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So these clutters we ignore means it includes our emotional clutters also, isn't it? And now in this world, in this modern world, and one thing that causes silent stress due to the overuse of electronic gadgets, and one thing that causes silent stress is the messages you haven't replied to. Those green marks in your phone, isn't it? Those messages you haven't replied to. Yes, there are the unread texts, the unanswered mails, the friend you meant to call back. See, actually, these may seem small, but emotionally, they create open loops. The unfinished task that it actually needs your attention, and you might feel guilty for not responding to messages, or you may feel anxious, or even just seeing the unread number, you may feel guilty, isn't it? Am I right or not? Isn't it? Okay, so that is with the messages that we haven't replied to. Does noises interrupt us? When you're doing something seriously, if you're doing something seriously, does noises or traffics, does that cause stress in us?
Yes, of course, ma'am.
Yes. So that is another point. That is another thing that causes silent stress in us. Yes. Now, think about that background noise. That can be literal or emotional also. So the traffic that frustrated you, that loud environment, the constant hum of people, yes, screens, or even just overstimulation, isn't it? Our nervous system weren't built for constant noise. Actually, our nervous system isn't built for constant noise. But over time, it becomes a chain that tenses our shoulders, shortens our breath, and even keeps us on edge without even us realizing what's happening, isn't it? Doesn't noises interrupt us? Can you type in the chat box some noises that causes interruptions to us in our daily lives? Some noises that causes interruption in our day-to-day activities. Yeah, of course, WhatsApp notifications. We have that constant feeling to check our messages. Yes, children crying when we are doing something which needs attention, which needs focus. Yes, repetitive calls. Yeah, exactly. Alarm in the morning. That alarms us a lot, isn't it? Alarm in the morning. Yes, of course. During a sound sleep, of course, alarms in the morning is irritating, isn't it? Okay. So those were some examples of, yes, bank balance debit. Exactly. Yes. Bank balance debit. Yes, Karthik sir. That bank balance debit. Traffic. Yes, of course. That horns, isn't it? That loud horns, that traffic, yes, that causes irritation in us, that causes silent stress in us. And how do we react to this silent stress? Yes, moreover, we take too many small decisions in a day, isn't it? From the moment we wake up, yes, the first thing when the alarm rings, we'll think of whether I have to press the snooze button or I have to press the stop button. Yes. Okay. So, yes, that is a reason for, that is actually a solution to how to deal with this silent stress. Isn't it, sir? Hari sir, wasn't that a solution to deal with our silent stress?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, this taking too many small decisions in a day, it may sound small, but it's something big, isn't it? Right from the morning, we take too many decisions in a day. And finally, sometimes hundreds of tiny decisions we make in a single day. What to wear, what to cook, which email to answer first, when to take a break, whether to say yes or no. Yes, this chain, this invisible chain, it isn't heavy at all. But link by link, it wears us down. That is the peculiarity of these invisible chains. Yes, these silent stress. Okay. Is there anyone here who feels like even choosing dinner can feel like a huge task every day? Is there anyone here who feels that even choosing dinner, since it is this time of the day, I'm asking such a question. Even choosing dinner, that decision too, that is a big task, isn't it? Choosing our dinner menu? Little bit, yes, of course, yes. And now, since we are health conscious, taking that decision, that's very important, isn't it? Since all of us are very health conscious these days, taking that decision too also causes silent stress. Okay, fine. So, when we talk about mental health or well-being, we often look for big causes or solutions. But the truth is, it's often the small unspoken stressors that do the most damage because they are invisible and therefore unacknowledged. So, these silent stress includes the morning rush, being interrupted constantly, the guilt of not doing enough, the clutters that you ignore, the messages you haven't replied to, noise or traffic, and taking too many small decisions in a day. Now, here are some choices of common choices of silent stress factors. Yes, digital overload, clutter at home, family obligations, work pressure, decision fatigue, and of course, noise or distractions. Can you please, in your chat box, can you please type two most important factors that causes silent stress in you out of these choices? I request the participants to please use the chat box and write two most important silent stress factors out of these choices that is being presented here. Digital overload, clutter at home, family obligations, work pressure, decision fatigue, and of course, noise or distractions. Yes. So Karthik sir is responding for him digital overload. Yes. For Shravan Verma, it is noise and family obligations. Okay. Yes. What about others? Yes, Hari sir, it's digital and family obligations. Okay. I don't think anybody over here is having work pressure, isn't it? Are you all entrepreneurs? Are you all boss? Are you all employees or employers? Because nobody has typed work pressure. Yes, noise. Okay, ma'am. Employers, yes. Work pressure on due date, yes. When the due date arrives, that too is there, isn't it? Work pressure. But since I have asked about the two most important silent stress factors, most of you have responded like, I'm a retired person, but noise and family obligations. Okay, sir, thank you so much for your response. You mean, so work pressure doesn't causes you stress, isn't it, sir? Okay, so these digital overload and family obligations seems the two most important factors causing silent stress, those invisible chains. Okay, now, sir, can you help me out with the breakout room, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in the breakout rooms, what you have to do is, in groups, you please take turns sharing two of your hidden stresses. Apart from what we have discussed, there may be important stressors that bothers you. So in groups, please take turns to share two of your hidden stresses. Please, dear participants. You can use the breakout rooms for discussions.
Ma'am, since you are the co-host, and the breakout room option will be enabled only to you, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Let me check.
So just go to more option.
Yes. Yeah.
And you can find a breakout
Host.
room. Are you able to find the option, ma'am?
No, where is it? It's in the
More option, more at the end of
more
the.
option.
Yes.
Is it in the host tools or meeting settings?
Hariji, sorry for the interruption. Only host can have the breakout room.
Yes, sir.
You
Since
do
I'm the
one thing.
co-host, I don't think
Make
I'm
Ramya
able
as
to.
host.
Yes,
Just
it's
will check.
available only in the host tools, sir. Or else, if you can do that, please. Still, I'm the co-host, sir. So, can the host help
Yes,
me?
ma'am. I'll make you as a host, and you make me as a co-host, ma'am. Yes. Now you are the host now.
Okay. Okay. No, here the option is not available in host tools.
Not in the host tools. Just click more, and then you can find breakout room or near to the reaction.
Let me see. No, sir. Such an option is not available here.
Ramya,
So I
ma'am, do
think
one thing. Yeah, excuse me.
yes, sir.
Yeah, so you can give the host to the Karthik, so he will help you because he is much aware about the breakout rooms. Karthik, bro, please.
Okay, make Kati as a host, ma'am.
Sir, is it in this number or where have you made it?
I think
Or from the
Madhuri
Yes,
Karthik.
this name.
Yes, Madhuri Karthik.
Ramya ma'am, are you there? You just
yes,
Make
sir.
make
you just make me as host. I'll do the breakout room.
Okay, okay, 1 minute.
Just open participant and then click my name and click as make host.
Okay, okay. Actually, whom should I make? Is it Karthik?
Yeah.
JC Madhuri Karthik.
Okay, 1 minute. Yeah. Yes.
I
Yes,
hope
sir.
I hope this Karthik bro, this session is not recording. It is live streaming. I think.
Yeah, yeah, I have seen. I have seen.
Mm.
Okay, sir.
Ramya ma'am, shall I create the breakout
Uh,
room?
yes, yes, Ramya
I'm
ma'am, you
able
can
to
do it.
do it. Shall
Yes,
I
you
do
can do
it?
it. You can do it.
All right, Karthik, sir, I'm doing it.
Yes.
We are back to the main room, is it?
Yes, we are back to the main room.
Okay, so
I think again breakout room is often is coming.
I think all are in one room. So I hope discussions are going on in the breakout room.
These discussions are going on.
And now I think we can move to the main room. Andal ma'am. Can we close the rooms and so back to the main room? Yes, I have closed the breakout rooms, and so you'll be back to the main room. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think healthy discussions have gone in the breakout rooms. Now, I may ask each representative from each breakout rooms to share something surprising which you have noticed from the breakout room. You have shared two of your hidden stresses, isn't it? All of you have discussed two of your hidden stresses. So, have you noticed anything surprising, or have you noticed anything peculiar in these discussions? Yes, breakout room number 1. Yes, can I have a representative from, or you may use the chat box, please.
Good evening, ma'am. Welcome back. And
Yes, sir.
we went in room number 1. So on
Yes,
behalf
sir.
of number 1, Soumya ma'am, she will be representing. She will be leading the room number 1.
Okay, okay. Tommy ma'am, please.
Yes, good evening, Ramya ma'am.
Good evening.
So we discussed and we come up with point that the mainly the noise is the hidden stress.
For all of you, yes.
In most cases, it was.
Okay, okay. In most of the cases, it is the noise or distractions that causes the silent stress, isn't it? Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your response.
Thank you.
Yes. And what about the next breakout room participants?
Hi, Ramya ma'am. I am Tamila Karthik from Breakout Room 2.
Yes, sir. Please.
Even though I am in the digital industry, for me, mostly this device is the notification. All these kind of calls will make us stress. That's the thing we were discussing in my Breakout Room 2.
Okay, the digital overload is the main factor causing stress in your case, isn't it?
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
sir. Thank you so much for your response. And now, what about the next breakout room participants? Please share your findings. From breakout room 3, anybody?
Yes, I think ours is breakout room 3, Ramya ma'am.
Okay,
And
okay.
what we discussed was something that we do every day, but we don't realize that it is causing so much stress to us. Like planning out the whole day
Yes.
and thinking ahead, and then
Yes.
using digital devices to remind us and all that stuff. We think that it makes our work easy, but it's causing underlying stress that is
Yes,
being
it's
caused.
causing underlying stress in most of the cases, isn't it? Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think only 3 breakout rooms were there, isn't it? Ma'am, only 3 breakout rooms were there, right?
Yes, only 3, ma'am. Three
Okay.
three
Thank you
rooms only
so much,
people have
dear
joined.
participants, for your active participation and responses. Now, so that's about sharing the load. Yes, that was about. Now, what is causing these silent stress? What are the common sources of this silent stress? Now, we have already explored what silent stress really is. That heavy, invisible load we carry with us always, even without realizing. And now let's see where it comes from. Overcommitment. Yes, the yes trap. Let's start with something we all do. Saying yes too often. Please raise your hands. How many of you have said yes to something but regretted it later? Can you please respond with emojis? How many of you usually do the same? How many of you have said yes to something but regretted about it later? I think it hasn't happened to anybody over here. Such a thing? Yes. Andal madam. Yes. Soumya madam too. Okay. So this silent stress, yes, Shravan Verma, yes. Okay. So this silent stress often begins here. You take on more than you can handle, not just at work, but at home, in your community, even socially. It is just like you have seen jugglers, isn't it? Juggling 12 balls when you are only good at juggling 4. And the worst part is people will see only those balls that have fallen down, not those balls which you have managed to balance. People will notice only those balls that have fallen down. Yes, that is the reality. So this overcommitment, that is a main factor causing silent stress. Now, the second point is mental clutter. I think we have talked about it earlier about this mental clutter as well as physical clutter, isn't it? So the open tabs in your mind, isn't it? That is in digital words, it is the open tabs in your mind, isn't it? This mental clutter. See, have you ever felt like your brain has 43 tabs open, but you can't find from where the music is playing? Yes, that happens in our life too, isn't it? We have many tabs open, but even when a sound comes or when music plays, we don't know from which tab that is coming. So that is what is happening in mental clutter too. That is mental clutter. These scattered thoughts, the to-do list, yes, that causes mental clutter in us always. And even unfinished conversations. We have a lot to say, we had a lot to say, but we couldn't. Those unfinished conversations also causes mental clutter in us. Actually, it silently steals your focus and peace. You're doing everything, but you feel like nothing is truly done. So if your brain were a room right now, what would it look like? Please comment. If your brain were a room right now, what would it look like? Tidy? Messy? How would it look like? If your brain were a room right now, how would it look like? Please, I want honest answers. How would your brain look like? Tidy? Messy? A tidy room? A messy room? In a confused state? How will it be? Please use your chat box or even you can unmute and say, how will it be? Yeah. Yes, he has shown a pictorial representation. Okay, messy. Okay, so thank you so much for your responses. Now, let's come to the third point. The third common source of silent stress, yes, a thing which we have discussed earlier, decision overload. As I have already told you, too many choices, too little clarity. That is what is happening in the case of decision overload. As we have already discussed, we take too many decisions a day, from what to wear, what to eat, what to say, to very big decisions like parenting, budgeting, our career shifts. And what happens finally? Each choice takes a mental toll. Over time, it leads to decision fatigue. When even small decisions feel huge, we find it difficult to take even small decisions. Sometimes we snap at someone, but not because you're angry, but because your decision meter that is actually drained. Your decision meter is actually drained. That is what is happening with decision overload. Now, the fourth point is lack of boundaries, emotional, digital, as well as physical. Yes. Now, let's talk about boundaries. Yes. When does this emotional boundaries gets crossed? Can anyone give the answer? When does this emotional boundaries gets crossed over? Emotional boundaries. What about digital boundaries? Yes. Emotional boundaries gets broken when that three-letter word, yes, that three-letter word, yes, that ego. Yes, of course, when we learn to say no, yes. Now, what about emotional boundaries? Yes, emotional boundaries gets crossed when you are always absorbing others' problems. Isn't it not? Is it not? Emotional boundaries gets crossed when you are absorbing others' problems. And what about digital boundaries? Digital boundaries blur. Okay, digital boundaries blur when you are replying to work messages even at 12 a.m. Yes, always. Digital boundaries breaks often, isn't it? Digital boundaries blur. An example is when you are replying even to work messages at 12 a.m. And what about physical boundaries? How many of you believe self-love is essential? Is self-love selfishness or is it necessary? Is self-love selfishness or is it necessary? Self-love. Please use your chat box and give me an answer. Is self-love necessary or is it selfishness? Yes, it is necessary. Of course, self-love is necessary. It is necessary. So these physical boundaries fade when you have no space for yourself, isn't it? These physical boundaries fade when you have no space at all for yourself. Every time we let people, devices, or even our demands cross our inner lines, we are paying for it emotionally. So, where do you struggle the most? Out of these boundaries, dear participants, please tell me where do you struggle the most? Whether it is in emotional boundaries, whether it is with digital boundaries, or is it physical boundaries that gives you the most stress? The lack of which boundary? Yes, altogether. Yes, that's a very honest answer. All the lack of, yes, almost all, the lack of all these boundaries causes silent stress in us, isn't it? Yes, thank you so much, sir, for your response. Now, the next thing is unspoken emotions. How do we express our emotions? Through communication, isn't it? How do we express our emotions? Through communication. And you know, these unspoken emotions, see, some stress doesn't come from what we do, but from what we don't say, isn't it? Some stress that don't come from what we do, but from some things that we don't say, but what we actually have to say. Actually, guilt for saying no, resentment for being unappreciated, regret for missed chances, isn't it? For opportunities that we have missed due to unspoken emotions. Doesn't that cause silent stress in us? Yes, definitely. So these are the silent stressors. They don't shout. Their peculiarity is they don't shout, but they really exist. And the last and the final thing, the main source of silent stress, nothing but digital brick. It's not a flood of stress, but it's a slow, constant drip. Every notification, every email, reels, breaking news, everything, it's exhausting, isn't it? How many hours do you think you spend daily on your phone screen on time? How many hours do you spend daily on your phone? You need not type it in the chat box, but just think of it. How many hours do you think you spend daily on your phone? Now, let me ask you one thing. What would happen if you give yourself 30 screen-free minutes a day? I repeat, what would happen if you give yourself 30 minutes screen-free a day? That you can use the chat box and give the answer. What would happen if you can give yourself, I repeat, if you can give yourself 30 screen-free minutes a day? Yes, of course, you can become more productive. It gives us a good break. Yes, of course. Yes, we'll be more energetic and enthusiastic. So we know the solutions for all of these common sources. Yes, we become more work oriented. Okay. Okay, now let me ask you one thing. How does our body tells you that you have these stress signals? What are these stress signals, or what is your body telling you? Have you faced these difficulties which is shown on the screen because of stress? Shallow breathing? Yes. Digestive issues? Low patience? Brain fog? Yes. What is this brain fog actually? What is this brain fog actually? It refers to a temporary state of mental cloudiness or confusion. Actually, it's not a medical condition on its own, but it's a symptom that something is affecting your ability to think clearly. Yes, and what are the common signs of this brain fog? Difficulty in concentrating or focusing. What else? You feel difficulty in focusing or concentrating, forgetfulness. You struggle to take the right decisions at the right time. And now let me ask you one more thing. Where do you carry this stress in your body? If I ask you, where do you carry this stress in your body? What will be your answer? Yeah, pain in back head. I think it's that feeling, it's different for different people, isn't it? Yes, for Harish sir, it's pain in the back head. Okay, what about others? Where do you carry this stress in your body? Yes, that is a solution That is a solution for getting rid of this mental stress. Exactly. Now, headaches, butterflies, yes, of course. Digestive issues. We don't have patience at all, isn't it? That is a symptom that we are stressed, isn't it? Okay. Now, can you let that be, not be in the breakout room? Now, can you please share one simple thing that helps you to feel calm, clear, or lighter? I think you can use the chat box for that. Can you please share one simple thing that helps you feel calm, clear, or lighter? Dear participants, please share one simple thing. Yes, of course, meditation that can help you a lot in making you feel calm, clear, and lighter. Thank you, Andal ma'am. Of course, meditation can help you. Some simple things, yes. Acceptance, yes. Accepting the realities, accepting the present situation, isn't it, ma'am? Yes. Walking, yes. A morning walk or an evening walk, whatever. Yes, it can help you a lot in making you calm, clear, or lighter. Yes, listening to your favorite music. Yes, thank you, Ms. Ma'am. Sleeping, yes, of course, that's a great stress reliever. Sleeping. Chatting with children, yes. Spending quality time with your family, isn't it, sir? Yes. Now, it can be sipping, yes, spending time with kids, of course. It can be sipping tea slowly, yes. Walking barefoot. Silence, even 5 minutes of silence can help you get rid of stress, isn't it? Deep breathing, listening to music. Yes, all these factors can help you a lot in getting rid of stress. Now that we have identified the silent stressors, isn't it? The silent stressors that weighs us down. Now let's talk about how to release them. Now we are going to talk about, in this silent stress release toolkit, we are going to talk about some small intensive actions that you can take daily to reset your mind and your body. The first thing is the 555 reset. Very easy to remember, very easy to do as well. Yes, the 555 reset. Now let me explain what is this 555 reset. The first five is take 5 deep breaths. Feel your belly rise and fall. Yes, take 5 deep breaths. The next five is nothing but write down or name 5 things that you see around you. Name 5 things that you see around you. Please look around and name 5 things that you see around you. That is the second five. And finally, the third five is nothing but 5 seconds of total silence. No words, no screens, just still. Just 5 seconds of total silence. So that is the 555 reset. 5 deep breaths. Name 5 things that you see around you. You know why is that done? That 5 things that see around you that helps you to ground yourself in the present. And the last five, of course, 5 minutes of silence. Now, dear participants, can we try that 555 reset mantra? Yes or no? Yes, participants? Can we please try it out? Yes. So let's start. 5 deep breaths. Start with 5 deep breaths. Yes. Now name 5 things that you see around you. Name 5 things that you see around you, that you can say that in your mind. 5 things that you see around you at present. 5 things that you see around you. Yes, sir, you're writing it in the chat box. Thank you so much. And finally, the last 5 seconds of total silence. Yes, dear participants, thank you for your cooperation. That's it, the 5-5-5 reset. Yes, it is, as the name suggests, it's just like hitting the mental refresh button. Okay, now that is the 5-5-5 reset mantra. Now let's move on to the second thing. It's nothing but mini declutter. As the name suggests, clear one digital or physical space daily. Clear one digital or physical space daily. Each day, just take 5 minutes to clear just one small area. It can be your inbox, it can be your desktop, it can be your WhatsApp group. Even it can be a single drawer. That gives your brain breathing room. So when you see less mess, you feel less stressed. Am I right or not? Do you agree with me? When you see less mess, you feel less stressed. Do you agree with me? Dear participants, do you agree with me? Yes. And now, the main problem. Let's find a solution to that problem. Yes, digital boundaries. Remember the digital drip that we have discussed, isn't it? We have discussed about the digital drip before. And now this tool is your antidote for this. Start building digital boundaries. Now let me tell you some simple rules to protect your time and your focus. No phones during meals. No phones during meals. Now turn off non-essential notifications, because whenever we hear of this notifications, we have a tendency to look our phone always. And now after that, we keep scrolling, and that takes a lot of our productive time. Then 30-minute screen-free start or end of a day. 30-minute screen-free start or end of a day. And finally, 1 app-free hour daily. 1 app-free hour daily. So let me repeat, no phones during meals. Turn off non-essential notifications. 30-minute screen-free start or stop in a day. And finally, 1 app-free hour daily. Now let me ask you, what is that one digital boundary that you are willing to try for 3 days? And this question is to the participants. Dear participants, what is that one digital boundary that you are willing to try for 3 days? Is anybody, first of all, let me ask you, is anybody willing to try? If yes, which is that one digital boundary that you are willing to try for just 3 days? Are you all there, dear participants? I know at this time, I think, yes. Okay, and the next point, it is the micro joy moment. Yes, as the name suggests, it is a micro joy moment. Stress steals joy, but you know, joy, it is a powerful weapon. It is a powerful remedy. A micro joy moment, that's actually a short pause, something positive on purpose. That can be very, very simple things. It can be watching sunlight through the window. Yes. Savoring your first sip of coffee. Yeah, of course, sir. Small gifts. Giving small gifts to your loved ones. And at that time, it's not the price of the gift that matters. Yes, it is the value of the gift, isn't it? The love that is along with that gift. And then listening to your favorite song for 30 minutes. Yes, those are micro joy moments. Very easily available, but they are very powerful remedies to get rid of your stress. And finally, the mental dump. Yes, as the name suggests, the mental dump. All day long, your mind collects thoughts like sticky notes. What's happening in sticky notes? We collect things, we collect your ideas, we collect your thoughts in sticky notes. And what happens is, if you don't release them, they follow you into the night and that disrupts even your sleep. So, a simple 5-minute journaling habit at the end of your day. Yes, a simple 5-minute journaling at the end of your day. You just write whatever is in your mind. It can be your to do list, your feelings, your worries, even your gratitude. Yes, everything can be included in your 5 minutes journaling, which means no filter, no grammar. You can dump whatever is there in your mind. Think of it as emptying something before it overflows. Yes, that's what is happening actually. We are emptying something. We are emptying something before it overflows. Now, you don't have to wait for a vacation. You don't have to wait for a vacation to feel lighter. These tiny tools, which we have discussed here, used consistently, that brings mental clarity, that gives emotional calm, and that helps in daily resets. So let me repeat those silent stress rule toolkit factors once more. The 555 reset, mini declutter, digital boundaries, micro joy moment, and mental dump. Now, my dear participants, which one will you try tonight? Please drop your answer in the chat box. Out of these five, which one will you try tonight? Since you have invested your time for learning, since you have invested this much time from 8:30 to attend this training, let me ask you, I want an honest answer. Out of these silent stress release toolkit, which one will you try tonight? Please drop your choice in the chat box. Yes, dear participants? Yes, away from gadgets. Digital boundaries. Yes, Mohanari sir, he's telling almost all. Okay, sir, thank you. What about others? Which one are you going to try tonight? Okay, thank you, dears, for your response. Now, which one are you going to try this? Now, we were talking about invisible chains. Throughout these trainings, we were talking about those invisible chains. That silent stress that doesn't scream, but it steals your joy quietly. But we have learned, but with awareness, intentions, and small shifts, we can stop carrying what weighs us down. Let me repeat, with awareness, intention, and small shifts, we can stop carrying these invisible chains, what weighs us down. So, thank you. This is Ramya Prakash. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was really an energetic session and it was very useful so that we could review ourselves, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I would like you to post your feedback form in the chat box meanwhile so that through this feedback session, the other people will be filling the form, ma'am.
Okay, so okay, ma'am. Can I post it in your personally in your chat?
Yeah, sure. Or for other people to
After
follow
the
also, you can
meeting,
put it.
may I do it after the meeting?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And yes, participants, I would like to get your feedback. Yes, Sri Bharat, you.
Thank you for this wonderful session, ma'am. Those are things you given a wonderful training from of this program. We learned something new, different perspective and different way of approaching to approach from your training program, ma'am. And one more thing, ma'am, kindly post the feedback form in this particular meeting means it will be more effective for your assignments, ma'am. It's my request. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, JC Sri Bharat. Mohan sir, you can.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, President, for the privilege. And Ramya, ma'am, the session was so good, and most importantly, the interactive sessions was interaction, and the points which we were discussing in a breakout room, and the way of presentation was so good, and most importantly, even though the stress management, the different tools what you have advised for, that is more important, and you made everyone to do the uh, 5 seconds oriented. So it was a great moment for each and everyone, and I hope everyone will be at least for 5 minutes or 10 minutes away from the gadgets.
Yes,
So
yes, sir.
thank you so much, Amit. It was a wonderful session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Mohan sir, I also would like you to give a brief explanation on Delta to all who are present here.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. Thank you, sister, for privilege. And this Delta entrepreneurs started before COVID, and it was actually used to help all the farmers who were washed away with the tsunami areas, so that we used to call all the agriculturists and even the government officials to educate them regarding the what are the um, what are the subsidies available to the farmers during this uh, flood oriented, even the rainy time. So like that way we have incorporated, because everyone are JCI members. So slowly we have included our training areas. So this have evolved it now. Every and most importantly, more than 250 entrepreneurs has been educated, and they have become an entrepreneur out of this 1909 training programs. So this is a small glitch of our training, and so sorry. Most importantly, all our trainers have grown to the next stage in a digital platform. And thank you so much for the opportunity, sister. Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro. Ma'am, I would also like you to tell something about Delta, like whatever you know. What do you feel about Delta?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, the first thing I have noticed is that taking this much of training, see, such a long training series means it's not a small thing. That too, very effective topics every day. I have started noticing, I think I and Andal ma'am has completed this provisional national this NTTTS in the same batch. So when I saw her trainings, when I saw her flyer, I started noticing your training programs, and I have joined for for very few training. Though I have joined only for very few training programs which you have hosted, I felt each and every topic is very innovative topics, and you are giving opportunities to professional national trainers too, and your organization, that is with a very good intention. And now I'm actually, it is my privilege to know more about your organization from Harish sir's words. And so I think you really deserves an appreciation for doing such task, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would definitely love to tell you this. Kindly do support us with your participants as well as your trainers from your zone. Whoever wants a platform to perform
Yes,
themselves, kindly do support us, ma'am.
sure, ma'am, sure.
Yes, yes. And sir, shall we wind up? Monari, sir.
A small privilege, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, even the provisional zone trainers, they are most welcome to complete their assignments.
Okay.
And not only the provisional zone trainers, even who want to evolve in a training area, so you can encourage them so that it will be useful for them also. That too in a
Okay.
digital. So it's thank you for the privilege.
And thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Sir, I'll share the feedback form
Yeah.
soon, sir.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. So it's my privilege again to thank everyone here, the chief guest today, Lakshmi ma'am, and our faculty, Ramya ma'am, and our project director, as well as the Delta entrepreneur members and all the JCA members who have joined here. Thank you so much. So let's conclude this. JCA India, Zone 29, JCA Salem Sultan, and Delta Entrepreneur Associations. Today's ID program is hereby officially adjourned. Thank you so much, everyone here.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
And I think, Andal ma'am, you are the host.